How good is a pre-built PC for gaming and streaming? I've never owned a pre-built PC. However, the guys over at Aftershock did send me this today. If you guys didn't know, yes, I really do live in Australia. I'm a full-time content creator and YouTuber, and I've built dozens of custom PCs before. I use 2 custom builds for my own setup, but not everybody is a nerd that spends copious numbers of hours on our build-a PC. Some people just want to buy a PC that just works. Full disclosure, yes, Aftershock did sponsor this video. They are a custom PC vendor in Australia. However, I do have to give this PC back, so I don't get to keep it. But I've always had this idea of building an entry-level PC and seeing exactly how well you can stream using OBS Studio with it. I'm not a millionaire, so I can't really afford to spend like thousands of dollars like on every YouTube video. So I specifically requested Aftershock send me their most entry-level PC that they have available. If you go to their website, they've got a list of already built, ready to ship PCs, and I just sorted from like lowest price to highest price, and I just picked the most affordable PC that they had ready to ship. We were talking on Monday, and like by Wednesday, I had the PC. So like the shipping was like super fast. I don't remember the exact specs of this PC. I know that it has an RTX 3060 GPU and a Ryzen R5 5500 for the CPU. I believe the case is their own custom design. Loads of RGB fans. I don't really care about RGB, but if you're gonna get a pre-built PC, I guess you want it to look cool. Before we unbox this, let's talk about pricing. Because naturally, with any pre-built gaming PC, you would expect that you'd be paying more than if you just bought the parts separately and built it yourself. But how much more are you paying, and is it worth it? This cost roughly $1,300, which is like 900 USD. And I haven't built PCs in a while, so I went over to PC Part Picker and I just put together a rough build for something that closely matches this. So an RTX 3060, an R5 5500, 16 gigs of RAM, and the total came to around $1,200. Keep in mind that you still need to shop around to get all the parts because you're not going to get them all at the same place, and you need to find an afternoon to assemble the PC. So I found that the price came a lot closer to the price of this PC than I initially expected. Just for my own sanity, I did the same test with their most expensive workstation that has like a 4090 in it, and that cost $6,400 compared to my build, which was around $5,800. So that's a lot bigger of a price gap. However, I don't know how the build quality is like until I've opened it. So let's get this thing opened up and see what you get inside. So I didn't really know what you expect me to say for this part. It's a PC unboxing. There was a box and there was a PC inside of it. If you've ever unboxed a PC case before, it's the same experience as that, except when you're done, you don't have to spend like 5 hours having a Le Grill moment. You got the power cable on top in a little bag with the PC underneath, and it's packed in styrofoam, so you got to do like the styrofoam gymnastics to get it out. It's all pretty well protected. You just pull the PC out of the bag, and it's got the peel for the glass side panel. And I gotta say, the case is pretty nice. Like I said, it seems to be Aftershock's own branding that was designed in partnership with Montech. No idea what their reputation is like, but it's got this little handle to open the side panel, so no screws, it just swings open like a door, which is good because you have to open up the case the first time you get it to remove all of the packing styrofoam that they shoved in there for shipping purposes. It's all pretty easy stuff. They just added the styrofoam to prevent the graphics card from sagging and then ruining your life. And it's pretty clean on the inside too, about as clean as any PC build that I've ever done. It's fully perforated in the front, top, and back for maximum airflow, which is my favorite design for a PC case. In fact, both of my PCs have the exact same design, and it's been awesome. Super easy to clean. I also removed the other side panel to check out the cable management job that they did, and pretty decent. Honestly, cases nowadays are so well designed that it's really easy to get a clean looking interior. And there's space for extra expansion like an SSD if you decide you want to add that later down the line. And while we're on that topic, I should also mention that the little bag that has your power cable also has the spare parts for your motherboard. After that, I just plugged it in, turned it on, gamer lights appeared immediately, and after a few seconds, it just booted straight into the Windows 11 startup. So you don't have to go messing around in the BIOS or anything like that. Any normie can just breeze through the setup. Now, it did come with some pre-installed software, nothing crazy, just the software for controlling the RGB lights and an Aftershock wallpaper. But at this point, I could just go ahead and start using it. So I'm not gonna be benchmarking this PC because number one, I don't really have a lot of time. I have to send the PC back soon. And number two, nobody cares, okay? Because if you did, you'd be building your own PC, not going and buying a pre-built one. But I did go and install Apex and OBS Studio so that we can stream later. Now, because this PC has a 3060 in it, we have access to the NVENC encoder, which is going to make it way easier to set up a really good looking, stable, lag-free stream. I'm pretty confident we can push a high-quality 1080p 60 stream. Now, this is only a 1080p 60 monitor. Sorry, I don't have one of those cool, like, 4 million hertz gaming monitors, okay? We think I'm like Floyd Mayweather or something. I also made sure to get the Stream Deck app because, as you can see, I only have one monitor here, which will make it really difficult to like read Twitch chat. So I have the Stream Deck app so I can control OBS, and then we're gonna do split view so I can have Stream Deck on one side and then Twitch chat on the other side. Anyway, it's 11 a.m. That's why the lighting is like so good right now. I'm never awake at this time. So when I wake up, we're gonna stream on Twitch. So go follow me on Twitch, and I'll see you guys there. Nice aim. Nice aim. Guys, evidence that I've killed someone in a video game. So it's been a couple days and I've been messing around with the PC, been playing some games, been playing some Apex, been streaming some Apex, and it hasn't gone so well. Not because of the PC is actually really good. I'm just supremely shit at games. I blame everyone else but myself. It's everyone else's fault. I've had a pretty positive experience with the PC. I barely touch my OBS settings. I literally just changed the resolution to 1080p 60 and I changed my encoder to NVENC. And it just took it easy. Like, I really don't have anything to complain about. I didn't really notice the difference between whether I was streaming versus not streaming, so whether I had OBS open or not, it didn't really impact my gaming experience that much. I was getting anywhere from 120 FPS like to above 200 FPS depending on like what was going on. Obviously, I didn't get to experience those high frame rates because I'm only on a 60 hertz monitor. But the fact that I just picked the most affordable PC that Aftershock had available, at least at the time that they sent me the PC, and I'm able to stream at 1080p 60 no problem, like, that's awesome. For a 4-hour stream, I had less than 1% drop frames the entire time. I had no issues with the fan noise either. It has 4 fans plus the CPU cooler, which also has like an Aftershock logo on it, so it's probably something that they collaborated with some other brand. But yeah, it was just a great experience all around. Definitely not an artesian build situations, I can tell you that. So thank you Aftershock for loaning this PC for me for the week. I'm kind of sad to let this go, to be honest, even though technically speaking the PCs I already have are more powerful than this. It's been fun to play with. I'm not trying to convince you guys that you're getting some kind of insane bargain and it's cheaper to get a PC from Aftershock than if you were to just build it yourself. It's not like you guys would believe me anyway. They paid me to make this video. But for the price that you're paying, they seem to have put some pretty decent parts into it. The build quality was more than acceptable, and it performed pretty much as well as I expected it to. And whether or not you think pre-built PCs are even worth it, I think we can all agree that it's great to even have these options when it wasn't long ago when your only option was to walk into a JB Hi-Fi and get some terribly built PC with like dog shit components and proprietary motherboards that can't be upgraded. There's definitely a type of person out there that would prefer to go with a pre-built PC. It's not all about you, Kevin. Yeah, we get it. We can build a PC. It's great. If you want to see how I set up OBS on this PC, I'll be doing a separate video showing you how to optimize your settings even if your PC is not that powerful. And I'll be using this PC to do it. So stay tuned for that video. It's coming out very soon. Also, did you notice that I'm using a webcam right now? More on that next week. I'll see you guys then.